position. Yep. Can you see everything? Yep. How do I do it? Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. My name is Rose. I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we're going to get right into it, okay? O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so I was wondering whether or not I should speak on this. But the word, I don't know if you can see this, the word bleak just came up on the spirit box. Now, and I feel like that's my sign that I need to say something, okay? I'm going to turn down the light on this and maybe it'll help. See better? Can you guys see? No, you still can't see that. Can you see it if I hold it up? Oh, better than before. Okay. Anyway, so, okay. People have been sending some spell work, okay, at certain people, myself included, okay, and the spells that they have been sending are going back on them. Now, how do I put this? These people are not strong enough to handle what is being sent back to them. So what they sent to you, okay, these people aren't strong enough to handle. You handled it like a champ. I handled it like a champ. They are not strong enough to handle it, okay? Well, maybe not like a champ, but we got through it anyway. These people, they are not equipped with the emotional fortitude to handle it. On account of which, I feel like it, how do I say this? I don't want to put it out there, but at the same time, this message needs to be said. There are people who want to take themselves out prematurely, okay? They want to take themselves off the planet prematurely because they were sending those same kind of spells to someone else. And now it has reversed back on them. And they're actually considering it. And these are the kind of people who might actually act on those feelings, okay? So, what I wanted to say is, first of all, it's not a smart idea, okay? Because you have to go through your karma, okay? You have to. If you take yourself out prematurely, when you go to the other side, you will be met with a lot of compassion, a lot of love. Everyone on the other side is going to give you so much love. But they're going to turn you around and send you right back. And you're going to live the same life over again, only worse this time. Because you didn't learn your lessons, okay? And they're going to make you do it all over again, having forgotten everything from this life. The reason it's harder, or it will be harder, is because you've already done it once. So you will have latent memories, latent instincts in you that sort of know some of the answers to the test already. That's why they make it a little bit harder. Okay? Now, trust me when I say that is not a good thing. It's literally just repeating a cycle. And it's worse. So, I mean, if you think the life that you've already had is bad, and it's bad right now, it's going to get so much worse if you take yourself out prematurely. Okay? That's number one. Number two. So, I'm going to speak on something that that I have been picking up on for, well, I think since 2020 now, or 2021. And I've watched several other readers, and they've been all talking about the same thing, and I feel like that is my confirmation. So, someone who was very, very promiscuous is finding out that they have a very deadly STD, possibly HIV. This might be why they're feeling like it's the end of the world. You know, they can't, first of all, there's going to be some sort of problem where they can't get it up at all. And second of all, they're diagnosed with HIV, so they feel like nobody's going to want to have sex with them anyways, okay? Now, I watched this show a little while ago. I think I might have actually spoken on this before during one of my reads, but I watched this show called, I think it was called Who Did I Marry or something like that, and it was about these people who were in relationships with people who just flipped a switch one day and turned out to be absolutely insane. Okay, and this one woman that I was watching, she was with a guy, okay, and it's so funny too because they took so many precautions, you know what I mean, like she had so much backup. I mean, before she even had sex with the guy the first time she met this guy, she was very, very careful person, okay? They went and had STD tests done and all this kind of stuff. But unless you specifically ask for it, an STD test doesn't test for HIV. And if you're not someone who, you know, does like tests like that on a regular, that might be something you're unaware of. And she was unaware of that. And it turns out her partner had HIV. And he gave it to her. Okay? So, long story short, end of the episode, she starts talking about her life, and she says, you know, they've got these fantastic medications nowadays. She's been in remission from her disease for like 6 months, I think, at the end of the program. Okay. They also have vaccines that can be taken. So if you meet someone and you fall in love, you can have them, they can take a vaccine once a month and they won't catch it. Okay. There's also such a thing as Viagra, and there's even a female Viagra coming out now, okay? So, there are solutions to your problem. Having AIDS is not the end of the world, okay? There is something that you can do about it. And it is possible to live a happy life. It is possible to move on from this, is what I'm trying to say. It's not the death sentence it once was. Now, having said that, you will still have to live out your karma. Life isn't going to be easy. But trust me when I say it's a hell of a lot easier here than it'll be in your next life. And if you have... Now, okay, so we're going to add to that, if you have, on top of the promiscuity issue, if you have been sending spell work, especially death spells, or working with lower frequency entities, when you get to the other side, you may not have the the compassionate welcome that one would normally expect when they unalive themselves, okay? So when you get to the other side, you might experience the darkness. And the darkness will, do what they will with you and then send you back into a karmic life. So in other words, you're not going to have any comfort. There will be no comfort. There will be no relief, okay? Trust me when I say it's better here than it is over there if you have been working with lower frequency entities and sending spell work on top of the promiscuity and death spells. Yeah, you're not going to have this comforting, welcoming, experience that someone who, takes themselves out prematurely because they were severely abused or because they had a disease that made them, do that kind of thing. It'll be a very, very different situation for you than a normal situation because the reason that you're doing it is from backfire. The reason that you're doing it is because you were dabbling with dark magic and dealing with low frequency entities and possibly even sold your soul, in which case you belong to the darkness. So when you get to the other side, it's not going to be a comforting, good experience. It's going to be absolutely horrific. So, just putting that out there, taking yourself out isn't the easy answer you think it is, okay? It's actually a far darker option than most people would realize, okay? Now, having said all of that, someone is in their 30s. Someone might be in their 30s who's thinking about this. We have the name Nancy. The name Nancy has come out, so someone named Nancy might be significant. We have the word organization. We have the word cord and via. V-I-A. So via rail might be significant. Okay, now. Like I said, if you are in this energy, the only thing that you can do at this point in time that's going to help you in any way is to turn to God. You need to take responsibility for what you did. You need to take accountability for your actions, meaning, owning up to your actions. And you need to go to God and repent. And true repentance means sorry enough to quit. Sorry enough to never do it again. Okay? And trust me when I say I'm trying not to judge, because goodness knows I've repented about things and then, gone and done it again, and then repented again and then gone and done it again. And God is, infinitely patient with us. But there's only so much that He's going to put up with, so you really need to, if you're coming from that dark magic, sending death spells, all that kind of stuff space, you're going to be on a very short leash. Do you know what I'm saying? This is not the kind of thing you want to fuck around with, in other words. Okay. Now, having said all that, excuse me, let's move on, shall we? So, what do we start with today? I am going to start with the overall energy today. The overall energy. Okay. Excuse me. Angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light. Please guide my reading, my thoughts, and my sight, so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have pulled sincerity in the reverse, okay? So, serenity in the reverse, generosity in the reverse, spirituality in the reverse, peace in the reverse. Wow. Okay. Karmic energy is coming out full-fledged tonight. Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I just heard, no, we're reading this person for filth today. I just heard, well, I didn't hear exactly that. I said, no, it's she. What I heard was, no, we're reading him for filth today. So we might be talking about a masculine. Well then. Okay, where do I go from here? I'm going to go with the tarot. Oh, the star in reverse. Hopelessness, despair. Focusing on the negative, lack of faith, lack of inspiration, lack of creativity, boredom, and monotony. Well, there's your kind of confirmation right there. The name Bella just came up on the spirit box. The name Bella might be significant. There might be several people that have been affected by this because this person wasn't using protection. Okay, we also... I just pulled the Empress, and right behind her is the Temperance. Okay, but the Temperance is in reverse. So we have someone who is pretending that they're an Empress. This might be a mother. She might be pretending to be a really good mom, you know, nurturing, harmonious, artistic, etc., etc. But really, she's imbalanced, self-indulgent. She has a lack of perspective, and she causes discord, recklessness. She's antagonistic, and she makes hasty decisions. So, what I was just about to say was, I feel like this person doesn't use protection, so I feel like there's actually going to be a lot of people affected by this, infected with it. And I feel like a lot of these people also participated in spell work. I mean, if that situation applies to your situation, then there's definitely more than one person who was doing the spell work. As a matter of fact, I feel like they may have been doing sex magic. Queen of Cups in reverse, exactly. Okay, so there's more than one feminine involved in this. We have a Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have an empress, or someone pretending to be an empress who's actually really imbalanced and mentally unwell. Wow, we just got the truth. That was confirmation. And we have a King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the upright, okay? So we have the truth. The King of Swords is in the upright. And we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, which is good. It's a good thing. It says peaceful resolution, moving on, compromise, communication, ending conflict. And then we have structure, routine, intelligent, rational, logical power, authority, strength, manners, conversation, discerning, detached, head over heart, an unemotional, analytical man of authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. Okay, so there is a King of Swords coming into this situation to bring balance to the situation. They're going to bring peace. They're going to bring some sort of communication that is going to bring this situation to some sort of resolution, okay? We have the Independent Wealth card. Independent wealth, success, financial stability, profit, prosperity, abundance, rewards through hard work, collecting on investments, thriving business status, freedom, wisdom, maturity, and indulgence. So this King of Swords is coming in to give you some sort of news that's going to resolve some issues and possibly even bring you in some wealth. Okay? And I mean like actual, like this isn't just spiritual abundance. This is legit 3D money. I just got the word silver. S-I-L-V-E-R. Silver? I don't know. Ooh. Okay. So, okay, so what I heard was we're reading this guy for filth, okay? But then there's all feminine energy up. The Star is a female, Empress female, Queen of Cups female, even the Temperance is female. So, this is either a masculine who very much walks in their feminine energy, or this, again, this is a masculine who likes to swing his member around, and these are three different women that are going to be affected or infected by his decisions. We have a Page of Swords in reverse, okay? And then underneath that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a Page of Swords. It says malice, hypocrisy, suspicion. Or suspicion, suspicion, problems. Someone who is unconcerned with the feelings of others. And then right behind him, we have this new job, self-employment, building business, reputation, blah, 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 okay? So this person may have a trade, like they may have a trade as a job, okay? They might work at a trade. They might be a carpenter. I'm just seeing like a lot of wood, like this guy's chiseling these things, and there's a big tree there. He's on a wooden thing. So we may be dealing with a carpenter energy, okay? This person didn't really care about anyone's feelings. This person didn't care about what they were doing to anyone. They didn't care about, this may have been a chronic cheater. Someone who just really just didn't give a shit, okay? Someone who really, really didn't think about the feelings of other people. Maybe he got off on it. Maybe he really liked it. But this person is very, very immature. And the page energy is like child energy. Childishness energy, right? And now we have, hold on, I can't remember how this card fell out when I picked it up. Spirit, does this card go in the upright? No. Okay. I thought so, but I just wanted to double check. Okay. Now we have this King of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I feel like there is going to be a lot of people who are in this energy because I feel like there was a group of people who were all doing... I feel like there was a whole group of people who were doing sex magic. I feel like these people were all sleeping together. There may have been some sort of like, it might have been part of some sort of like swinger community or something, okay? So now we have, a King of Pentacles in reverse, which is someone who is very materialistic and preoccupied with money. It says one who mismanaged money, someone who will do anything for money, okay? So this is, we have now 2 masculine energies and 3 feminine energies. And now we just pulled the Ace of Cups. Sadness, pain, unrequited love, blocked or repressed emotions, infertility, and miscarriage. Okay. So someone, I feel like this is definitely an ex of someone's, and I feel like you walked away from this person, okay? And I feel like one or both of these masculines is really sad because I feel like they know they made the wrong decision, okay? Oh, man. We have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse, another masculine energy. So now we have 3 females and 3 males. Greed, being underpaid, lack of inspiration, avarice, someone who is too hasty makes mistakes, a diffident, uninspired person, okay? And then we have the Justice card. It says injustice, karmic retribution, dishonesty, corruption, lack of accountability, unfairness, and karmic avoidance. Someone was trying to avoid their karma. But you can't. Energy reads energy. That's it, period. There's no stopping energy. So these people committed serious injustices. Wow, things coming to fruition, hard work paying off, harvest rewards, profits, results, payouts, manifestation of ideas or goals, inheritance, cultivation, growing, of course it's an inheritance. These people stole someone's inheritance. This is that same energy. So now there's a group of people. They stole it from a healer. Look at that. A healer. So these people stole an inheritance from a healer. You have the devil on the bottom of the deck. Look at that shit. These people have addictions and mental health issues. It says addiction, depression, mental health issues, ego, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, and assault. They may have done all of these things. They may still be doing all of these things. These people are definitely someone, at least a couple of people in this energy are heavy into addictions, okay? And they may be doing it at this point in time to numb themselves out from knowing what's going on. I think these people, they know they dropped the ball with you. They know they picked the wrong team. And they're sad. They're sad. But it is what it is. What can you do? You should have picked better. Now we have a Hierophant knowledge sharing, a teacher, someone who teaches in spirit as well, teaches a messenger of God's. And then it says finding mental strength, awakening, rejoining the world, coming out of isolation. So there is some sort of messenger, healer energy who is who has gone through an awakening. Oh, I just got my daughter. Wow. Okay, so someone's ancestor might be on the other side speaking. My daughter. Wow. It says spiritual transformation. I was just going to talk about someone going through an awakening. It says spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings, change, transition, sudden or unexpected upheaval, endings, and release. So someone is going through some sort of spiritual transformation. And someone might be transitioning out of this world altogether. We just got the number 40, F-O-R-T-Y. Number 40 might be significant to someone. Maybe someone passed at 40. Ooh, we have trouble coming out of the frying pan and into the fire, lack of progress. These people are in big trouble. These people are in big, big trouble. They might be trying to get themselves out of trouble somehow. They may be, again, trying to avoid, they're trying to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. And in doing so, they're actually causing worse things to happen to them. So stupid. Just take accountability for your shit, man. Yeah, these people are lacking balance. Lacking balance, lack of organization, poor financial decisions. These people are going to lose all their money and possibly lose their sanity. Oopsies. Okay, stop obsessing over the cards. Okay. These people are feeling like a fool. They were careless and naive. And they know that they shouldn't have done this. They know they made the wrong decision, sorry. We just got the word music on the spirit box, so someone might be a musician or really into music. We have, oh God, Ace of Wands, new beginnings, good news, physically starting something new, creative spark, new initiative, finding new passion, enthusiasm, accepting a challenge, potential talent, growth, action, travel, excitement, getting in the game. So this is talking about spiritual transformation. This is talking about a new beginning. So this person, whoever is in this energy over here, has gone through a spiritual awakening. Oh, look at that. Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Judgment has been called. That's why these people are suffering so badly. Their karma has already begun. Magician in the reverse. Sorry. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see that at all. Magician in the reverse. Wow. We have the devil in the reverse and the magician in the reverse. That, I mean, you can't get any darker than that as far as spell work is concerned. Wow. That's insane. And for you, we have returning from travel or holidays, restriction, bad timing, losing... Oh, never mind. Bad timing and losing momentum. These people may have traveled to get some of the spell work done. I just heard voodoo or hoodoo. So they might have traveled somewhere to get this voodoo or hoodoo. I think it's, if it's outside the U.S., then it would be hoodoo. If it's inside the U.S., then it's voodoo. I think is how it goes. Heard that once somewhere, I think. Don't quote me on that. You might want to Google that before you quote me. But yeah. Doing that caused them serious blockages. Yep, community. Wow, okay, so we have 2 cards saying returning from travels. Look at it, it says returning from travel, returning from travel. Wow. And then we have foresight in the reverse and action in the reverse. So whatever it was that they did, it didn't take. There was no action behind it. So whatever they tried didn't work. And the lack of foresight is why it didn't work. In other words, they didn't know who the hell they were going up against. Which is why I say you should never dabble in magic. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you don't know who the fuck you're going up against, you never ever know. Earth angels can be hidden in plain sight. And sometimes they'll go out of their way to hide it because they don't want to tell people that. Because they know they'll be targeted. And most of the time people won't believe them anyway. And we have wasting time. This community of people wasted their time going after this person. This person had a spiritual awakening, meaning they probably awakened their gifts, or they're just vibrating an extremely high frequency. This might be a light worker. This could be a chosen one. And if that's the case, then oof, you guys are screwed. Ace of Pentacles, financial new beginning. Look at this. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the friggin' Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Like, someone is going to be coming into some serious money here. Some serious money. Like, money, 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 money. Money. Wow. So these are the same people that committed the fraud then. These are the same people that were having people unalived, either physically or by spell work, in order to fraud them. So they were either, ooh, we just got the word she. So she may have done this before. She may have had people unalived either by spell work or by physically doing it. And I just got, oh wow. And then took their inheritances, or had insurance money on them and got the insurance money, or took their assets, okay? We have happy marriage. Someone is about to, not only are you going to be blessed in the finances, you're also going to be blessed in your home situation. The Ten of Cups, abundance, domestic bliss, happy ever after. Wow. Wow. So these people, by doing this, they just brought in your blessings. And it feels like the more they did to you, the bigger your blessings got. You should thank your enemies. You hear the dog? She just sighed like... Yeah, we got fear of moving on, stagnation, monotony, accepting your lot. These people know. They know they're fucked. They know. That's probably why they're so depressed. I just heard, they know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. We got the moon on the bottom of the deck, unveiling secrets. Wow. Truth, anxiety. Ooh. Yep, the truth is coming out. And these people are it's gonna be known what they did. Wow. Ooh, the High Priestess in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, shit. Okay, so we have someone here who is actually gifted. Like, we have a natural witch, or someone who had gifts, someone who had a spiritual gift. Their third eye was open, and they misused their gift, and that's why they're getting it so bad. And then right behind that, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Bad luck, unwelcome change, upheaval, disorder, external forces, unwelcome change, delays, and setbacks. This person is fucked. They used manipulation and emotional control. Wow. Wow. So we have a lot of people in this energy, a lot of people in this energy. Descend. Oh, wow. Descend. We just got descend on the spirit box. Wow, these people might be literally going down, like downtown, when they go to the other side. Now we have the Page of Cups, but it's in the upright, and we have the Nine of Swords in the in the reverse, so that's good. We have love, kindness, intuition, a good idea, a sensitive, thoughtful, introverted, cooperative, quiet, dreamy, imaginative, psychic, emotional person, someone interested in learning about emotional issues. And then we have light at the end of the tunnel, recovering, improving, letting go of negativity and stress. Excuse me. So someone might have someone coming in, a lover coming in, who is going through their own awakening at the moment. Like, they're literally going through their dark night of the soul, okay? So these people are exploring, sort of taking accountability for who they are as a person, and they're letting go of it. They want to be more positive. They want to live a more positive lifestyle. They want to be a better person, okay? And they're letting go of the darkness. They're letting go of the negativity and stress. They're recovering or improving. So these people might even be getting sober. Okay, so there's a younger person in this energy who is actually working through. They might actually be learning their lesson. Okay, they may have started off in this energy, but they're sort of in the in between right now. But this person wants to come forward with a cup of love. Yeah, partnership, unity, compatibility, happy couples, potential soulmates, relationships, the Two of Cups. Soulmates, attraction, connection, proposals. Yeah. Someone wants to come in and propose. So you might have an ex in this energy who is literally doing the work right now and getting better. We just got the word oxygen on the spirit box. Oxygen. They might feel like they can't live without you. They might feel like you are a breath of fresh air. There's definitely someone in this energy who's going through an improvement energy, okay? So someone is getting better. Someone is learning their lesson. They're going through the dark night of the soul. They're starting to let go of the negativity. They're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, etc., etc. Now we have, we just pulled the Two of Swords in reverse. Indecision, delays, postponements. Seeing the truth, lies being exposed. What did I say about the lies are coming out? The lies are going to be exposed. And someone is having a hard time making a decision. They don't know what path to take. That might be this person here. So someone that's, this might be a person who's younger than you, and they might be indecisive as to what the next steps are to take. But it's looking good because it looks like they're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. And maybe with these truths being exposed, or these lies being exposed, sorry, it might just, that might be the kick in the pants to steer them in the right direction for sure. Do you know what I mean? And now we have the Sun. Positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self-expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and pregnancy. So someone is in a fabulous energy over here. This is a fantastic energy to be in. Maximum. We just got the word maximum. I just heard maximum security. Someone's going to be going to prison, and they're going to be in a, like, I mean prison, not jail, prison. And they're going to be in a maximum security facility. Someone who feels overburdened because they know this. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It might be a Queen of Pentacles. We have confessing, coming clean, turning over a new leaf, conscience kicking in. Someone, yeah, they might be going to jail because this person is going to come clean and tell the truth. Wow. Feeling trapped, restricted. They don't have any strength. Shattered dreams. Shit. Yeah, these people are not in a good energy right now. Really, really not in a good energy. Okay, I'm going to see if Spirit... Oh, well, that was quick. God's ambassador. What did I say? What did I say about a messenger for God? God's ambassador. Well, that would be why none of this took. Or maybe this is the person that went through like an awakening, so maybe it used to take, but it doesn't anymore. You have a big mission on Earth. So this person is extremely protected. At the bottom of the deck, Earth Angel Healer. Spirit box said healer earlier. A light worker, exactly. So we definitely have chosen one's energy. And this positive energy over here, royalty. Wow. These people might actually have royal lineage. And I don't mean like blood on earth, I mean on the other side. Do not worry. Yeah, do not worry. All my light workers out there, you have nothing to worry about. Psychic, powers, clairvoyant. Someone who just knows. That's how I describe a clairvoyant. A psychic is someone who can tune into something and know a thing. A clairvoyant doesn't know how they know, they just know. Do you know what I'm saying? There's sort of no control, no rhyme or reason for it. It's like that. I always liken a clairvoyant to like that scene in Harry Potter where Harry's like, it was Malfoy who did it, and why can I not remember his name right now? Severin, just as Snape looks at him and goes, well, isn't it just like, how do you know, right? He goes, no, how do you know that? And he goes, I don't know, I just know. And then Snape was like, oh, isn't it lovely to be a chosen one, you know? Just think you're so smart, blah, blah, blah. You have no proof, and yet you're accusing someone, da, da, da. And that's exactly what it's like. You just know, and you have no way of explaining how you know. And it's up to the people around you whether or not they believe you, because you have no way of proving anything. You know, you just kind of got to go, well, that's what I know. And they're like, well, how do you know? I don't know, I just know. And then later on they find out you're right, and they're like, how did you know? I don't fucking know. I just know. Oftentimes you just learn to not say anything at all, because there's no point. No one believes you anyways. And it causes a lot more arguments and problems than it does solve them at the end of the day. So, really, it's just, after a while, you just learn to keep your mouth shut. Because, like I said, there's just no fucking point. There's no point in arguing with people. People aren't going to tell the truth. If they've already lied to you once, they're going to do it again. So there's no point. You know what I mean? Hidden secrets. Someone's name holds power. Well, yeah, if they are an ambassador of God and they have royal blood, ancient divine blood. Ooh, we just got the word alcohol. And then we got Jonathan. So the name John or Jonathan might be significant. Someone might be drinking their problems away. We just saw the synchronicities card, so pay attention if you've been getting synchronicities. Seeing like angel numbers 444, 555, 333, 222, etc., etc. We have the word scream. Someone is screaming right now, or they're going to be. Sage your space. Keep your space cleansed, guys. I don't think these people are giving up. Look at evil family members. They're not giving up. They're just going to keep going. They're like doubling down. Wow. Unity. The law of one. That is what we are here to teach. The law of one. A unity intent. That is a chosen one's energy. A unity intent. Judgment Day for your enemies. We have trauma, but it's in reverse. So someone is doing the work. Someone has worked through all of their trauma, and they're in the healing process. They may have already healed, or they may, because I mean we have this clairvoyant card, they may already know about the situation and already healed and already forgiven because they've known about it for a while. We just got the name Fae, F-A-Y. Goddess energy. We have the work with crystals. Earth Angel Healer on the bottom of the deck again. They're on a twin flame mission. Wow. Okay, so that explains the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the Twin Flames card. Wow. We have enemies, and then right behind it we have wake up. So God has been trying to warn these people to wake up. God, they have gotten a lot of messages about waking up, and they haven't listened to the messages that they have gotten. They haven't listened to the warnings, and that's why they're getting punished in the way that they are. That is really, really freaking sad. Okay, well, anyways, so we have mother and father energy, we have family energy, we have friends energy, we have neighborhood energy, we have practitioners, dark practitioners energy, and we just got the word every day. So these people have been sending shit at you every single day. They have been relentless, which may be why Spirit is relentlessly on their asses, which may be why they're so depressed, which may be why they're wanting to prematurely exit the planet. Spirit said that's a component of it. For sure. Yeah. These people clearly did not think. They clearly did not think about the consequences of their actions. Like, this is that whole energy of, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Like, what were you thinking? Honestly, if you weren't able to handle the price that you would pay if it went wrong, you never should have done it in the first place. Never should have done it in the first place. You know that, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. There's a reason I don't mess with the dark magic. First of all, I don't want to. And I don't understand the frame of mind of people who actually do shit like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, seriously? What's wrong with you? Like, really, what's wrong with you? Like, really, what is wrong with you? And don't spare me that whole, oh, I was traumatized as a kid, because you know what? I was traumatized too. And I didn't pick that path. Every day that we wake up, we get to pick who we want to be. Every day we wake up, we get to pick who we want to be. Now, I'm not saying we're all perfect. God knows I'm far from it. Okay? And I'm not saying I've always made the right decisions, because God knows I haven't. I've messed up so much. But I've never done anything like that. I've never even considered it. Good Lord. Okay, I'm sorry, Spirit. This is way too many. Okay? One or two at a time, for the love of Pete. Overall advice for the end of this reading, Spirit. Do you have any advice for this collective? Any advice for the collective? We have solar eclipse. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Whoa, that was weird. Second house, sixth house, and Venus. Okay. Interesting. We just got the word 20. 20. So the number 20 might be significant. Someone could be born on the 20th. Someone could live on the 20th floor. Someone could, I don't know, maybe something happened in 2020. We got Neptune and full moon. Dookie dookie bookie. These cards are so slippery. I'm going to have to get an elastic for them. Okay. So we have full moon, Neptune, Venus. 6th house, 2nd house, and solar eclipse. Okay. Where are we here? 46. Full moon. Where are we? Okay, in a reading. Full moon in a reading. You have reached full illumination with this phase. And everything you have been working towards reaches the climax. This is where you realize that the journey is only half over. What goes up must also come down. The positive cannot survive without the negative. This is just a fact of life. The plant you grow will soon begin to decay and subsequent death. And this is okay. Begin its decay towards subsequent death, and that is okay. It is all a part of its purpose. Seeing and acknowledging our faults is the best thing that we can do for our development. While it can hurt when we see our shortcomings, acknowledging them takes away their power. Clarity. Okay, so someone needs to take responsibility for themselves. They need to own up to their shit. So someone needs to go through this dark night of the soul. Someone really, the Spirit is encouraging these people to look in the mirror real hard. Who do you see? Are you ashamed of that person? Would you brag about the things that you like, if there was a reporter in front of you right now? Would you be bragging to the reporter, oh my God, I did this, I did this, I did this? You know, would you want the whole world to know? If the answer is no, then you've been doing wrong, my friend. And you might want to think about that. We have Neptune. In a reading, now is the time to retreat into solitude and do some self-reflection. A spiritual check-in is the ultimate form of self-care, especially in a world filled with superficial noise. The constant barrage of messages that prey on our deepest insecurities can lead us down a dark path. Neptune can grant you the ability to tune out all the fakery and realign with your universal truth. What calls to you on your highest psychic plane? It could be divinity, it could be beauty, it could be joy, it could be anything. No matter what it is, you can reconnect to it by being still. If you have been engaging in self-destructive behaviors, now is the time to stop. As long as you are living on this planet, you have the choice and ability to better your life. Don't let negative thoughts take away from you. You have a purpose here. Even if you have forgotten it, Neptune is giving you the chance to come back from the brink. You may as well take it. Now we have Venus. Venus. What is Venus? Where is Venus? Here we go. It is time to appreciate the beauty in your surroundings. Too often we rush through life, never stopping to appreciate the simple things. Food and shelter are human needs, but we also need enjoyment. We need pleasure and intimacy. We need laughter, and we need rest. Without these things, we are just empty shells, prone to depression and loneliness. Venus serves as a reminder to pamper yourself every now and again. You'll be more productive in the long run. You could be going through a period of attraction right now, whether you are attracting material items or romantic interests. Venus wants you to not only enjoy it, but to utilize it. How can you use this magical energy you are radiating to serve yourself? So often we are told not to be selfish or not to put our needs first. But in fact, you must. When you are happy, the people around you are happier as well. All right. Now we have the 6th house. Houses are after this, I believe. Yes. The 2nd house and the 6th house. So let's do the 2nd house. Interesting that they're both green. 2nd house in a reading. If you get the 2nd house in a reading, it's time to get your finances in order. Overindulging in material things due to stress will catch up with you. Alternatively, if you have been short on cash and struggling, This is about to change. Expect a pay raise or some sort of windfall to come your way. Sometimes the second house means that you are pushing your beliefs onto other people against their will. Nothing in life is one size fits all, and what works for you may not work for someone else. We just got the number 10 on the spirit box. The 6th house. We just got under the bed on the spirit box. Someone might want to check under their bed. Okay. While the 5th house is all about fun, the 6th house card is a sign that it's time to get back to work. Putting off completing your to-do list just results in a longer list. It's better to get ahead so you don't overwhelm yourself later. Look for ways to streamline or switch up your routine to keep things from getting too stale. The 6th house can also mean that something is going on with your health. If you have been neglecting your body, now is time to try and reconnect with it. Whether it is changing your way of eating or trying different exercises, this card is the boost of confidence you need. Okay, last piece of advice. Oh, we just got the word Paisley. So someone might live on a street called Paisley. The name Paisley might be significant, or maybe someone's wearing a paisley colored shirt. Where's the sun? I think it's the sun. It'll be a sun, right? The sun. Solar eclipse. Okay. The harbinger. Ooh. A solar eclipse occurs when a new moon is directly between the sun and the earth and blocks out the sun's rays. The solar eclipse carries the same potential for opportunity as the regular new moon, but it does come with a warning that you will reap 3 times what you sow, so go forward with clear purpose. All right. All right, guys. I think we're going to pull some ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and then I am going to get out of this. Hold on a second. I forgot to pull the numbers out. Hold on. Okay. We got a lot of numbers today. Okay. Okay. Move this all out of the way. Okay, the numbers we are working with today are 20, 14. Let's go this way. 20, 14, 3, 2, 10, 17, 15, 18, 1, 13, 5, and 19. Okie dokie dokie. So let's put these 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Then we have 13, 14, 15. Okay. 13, 14, 15. 17, 18, 19, and 20. We're working with a lot of numbers today. Okay, we just got the name Theodore. So Theodore, Theo, or Ted could be significant. We got the number 10 as well. 10, T-E-N. Okay, so I'm not going to be working with the numbers out of the thing today because it's too much. So I'm just going to be working with the letters today. My legs are getting sore from sitting in this position for so long. And I'd rather not be sitting here for another hour doing all of this, because as it is, this does take a while. Yeah, you okay, hon? We just got the word age, A-G-E. Okay, so I'm seeing the word false. I'm hearing the word false testimony. So someone lied under oath. I'm seeing the word perjury. Someone could be going to jail for perjury or getting charged with perjury. Ooh, the word terrorist just came up on the spirit box. Shit. Okay. Someone might be getting charged with terrorism? Holy shit, dude. I'm seeing the word glove. G-L-O-V. Glove. Something fits like a glove. I don't know. I'm seeing the word pigs. Someone might not be a huge fan of the cops. They may call them pigs. I just got the word chicken. So someone might be a chicken shit in this energy. Someone might be a little slow, because we got slow. I'm seeing the name Zach. I'm seeing the name Dan. I'm seeing the name Dave. I'm seeing the name Sharon. I'm seeing the name Sean. I'm seeing the name Shannon. I'm seeing the word welly. Someone might have like welly boots, or they work for welly, like, or work at a brewery or something. have a hard time saying that word. We just got the word track. Someone might have run track in school, or someone is tracking someone. We got the name Norman coming through. Norman. I'm seeing the name Jeff. I'm seeing the name Declan. I'm seeing the name, I just had it, now it's gone again. Sherry. I'm seeing the name Chantel. I'm seeing the name Tanya. I'm seeing the name Vicky. I'm seeing the name Chris. I'm seeing the name Will. I'm seeing the name Willow. We just got the word application on the spirit box. Someone might be putting in an application for a job. I'm seeing the word clown. Ooh, we just got the word Santiago. Santiago. Someone might be from Santiago. I'm seeing the word hands. Someone's hands are tied. Someone's hands are tied. So someone may not be able to do something about something because their hands are tied, or someone might literally have their hands tied, like, you know, kidnapped energy kind of thing. I'm seeing the word 60. Someone might be 60 years old, or maybe they were born in the 60s. Maybe 60 is the number of the house. I'm seeing the name Chad. I'm seeing the name Dan, Danny, Danielle. I'm seeing the name Zeke. I'm seeing the name Ezekiel. I'm seeing the name Isaiah. I'm seeing the name Isaac. I'm seeing the name Ron, Ronald, Roland, Rob. I'm seeing the name Hal. I'm seeing the name Lowell. I'm seeing the name Wayne. I'm seeing the name Wendy. Seeing the name Xavier. I'm seeing the name Tilly, Tilly. I'm seeing the word chance. So someone might have the name Chance, or someone is being given a chance. I'm seeing the name Jeff. I don't know if I already said that. I'm seeing the word brew. I'm actually seeing the word brewery. I have a hard time saying that word. Brewery. Someone might work at a brewery or be visiting a brewery. I'm seeing the name, or the word queen. So there might be literal, like, monarch energy involved in this, or someone might be like in the LGBTQ community. I'm seeing the word dig. Someone is definitely digging. There might be like someone doing an investigation. I'm seeing the word jet and vet, and I saw them both at the same time. So someone might be in the Air Force. I'm seeing the word Dixie, and I'm hearing the word Dixie line. I don't know what in the hell that is. I'm hearing or seeing the word Hattie. Haddie, Haddie. I don't know. I'm seeing the name Melanie. I'm seeing the name Melody. I'm seeing the name Cassie. I'm seeing the name Casper. I'm seeing the name, hold on, I just had it, where'd it go? Nicholas. Seeing the name Faye. I'm seeing the word pit, but I just heard the word bottomless. Whatever that means. I'm seeing the word fend. I'm seeing the word fender. So someone might be having to fend someone off, or they might play like an instrument, like a Fender brand instrument. Like I think Fender makes guitars. I think they make drum sets too, drum kits. I don't know. I'm seeing the words or the name Scott. I'm seeing the name Anne. I'm seeing the name Priya. I'm seeing the name like Jag Deep or Jag Meat. Jag Deep. I think it's Jag Deep. I'm seeing the word hay. Like Hay. The word field just came up on the spirit box, so maybe a hay field. Again with this like farm ranch energy. I'm seeing the word Welland, so maybe Welland, Ontario is significant. I'm seeing the name Brenda. I'm seeing the name Brendan. I'm seeing the name Brad. I'm seeing the word band. Someone might be in a band. I'm seeing the word closet. Someone might be in the LGBTQ community on the down low. Wow. The name Jacinda just came up on the spirit box. Oh, shit. Jacinda. That's a very specific name from my childhood. Interesting. I'm seeing the name Taylor. I'm seeing the name Amanda. I'm seeing the name Rhonda. I'm seeing the name Alan. Elaine. Elena. Jen. I'm seeing the name Janet. I'm seeing the word flaccid. Flacid. I feel like someone can't get it up anymore. I'm seeing the word cows. Again, with this farm / ranch energy. I'm seeing the name Shane. I'm seeing the name Dale. I'm seeing the name Blade or Blaine, or sorry, Blake or Blaine. Someone might I just heard someone is brandishing a knife, so a blade might be significant. Someone might try to actually stab someone, or maybe someone did actually stab someone. We just got the word traditional on the spirit box. I'm seeing the name Betty and the name Bess. I'm seeing the word or the name Candy. I'm seeing the name Barb. I'm seeing the word barren, B-A-R-R-E-N, so I feel like someone might not be able to have children. A feminine who can't. Oh, we just got the word abortion. Oh my God, that's crazy. Abortion. Wow. I'm seeing the name Nathan. I'm seeing the name Nat. I'm seeing the name Kim. I'm seeing the name Sam. We just got the word equality. I'm seeing the word reverend. There might be a pastor involved in this situation. I'm also just seeing the word rev, and I'm hearing rev, like a revving engine. So someone might really be into driving. I just heard need for speed, so someone might like to drive really fast. I'm seeing bricks, and I just heard pile of bricks, so something to do with a house. Or maybe someone is a mason, a bricklayer. I'm seeing the word fell. I feel like someone fell for something. There was an advisor, someone advised someone wrong. Like they gave someone the wrong advice and someone else fell for it. I'm seeing the name Danya. I'm seeing the name Hannah. I'm seeing the name Loki. Someone might have like an animal named Loki. Seeing the word van. Someone might drive a van. Seeing the word housing, so someone might be like living in government housing. I think in the States it's called Section 8. Seeing the word dozen. There might be over a dozen people involved in your particular situation. I'm seeing the word foxtrot. 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 Maybe someone rides horse or I don't know, does competitive horse dancing or something? I don't. Foxtrot. Or no, that's like a dance, like an old-fashioned, yeah, a doubles dance, yeah. So there's two people required to do a foxtrot. I thought maybe, I don't fucking know. I haven't done like that in school in a very long time. I'm seeing the word cell, C-E-L-L. Someone's definitely going to prison. I'm seeing the word prison. I'm seeing the word jail. I'm seeing the word death. Oh, I just saw the word commander. So maybe foxtrot has something to do with the army, like maybe it's some sort of code. I'm seeing the word haul, H-A-U-L, U-Haul. Someone might be moving soon. Again, I'm seeing the word boxer. Someone might be into boxing, or someone might have like a boxer dog. My favorite breed of dogs. I love those dogs. They're so great. I'm seeing the word avoid. Someone was trying to avoid something. Seeing the word plow. Someone might drive a snow plow. I'm seeing the word SWAT. Someone's going to get raided. Damn. I'm seeing the word thaw. So maybe when the snow thaws, someone's going to get raided, or something to do with the snow thawing. I'm seeing the word shawl, S-H-A-W-L. When I think of a shawl, I always think of like elderly, someone who's elderly. So there might be like an elderly person might be in this energy, or maybe this is an ancestor who passed on, who was like sort of known for wearing a shawl. Hi, kitty. Yeah, I can see that you're here. Freaking cats know how to open the doors. I'm seeing the word clef, C-L-E-F. Again, with this musical energy, someone might be in a band, playing instruments. I just saw the word horn. Someone might play like a brass instrument, or someone might play a guitar. I can see the word guitar as well. Hey, baby, hello. Hi. I'm seeing the word acoustic. Someone might play an acoustic guitar. I'm also seeing the word bass. Someone might play a bass guitar. Someone might like fishing. I'm seeing the word bass. I'm seeing the word clownfish. Maybe someone has a clownfish, like they have an aquarium and there's clownfish in their aquarium. Maybe you have a child who loves Finding Nemo. I'm seeing the word Nemo. I'm seeing the word Pete, or the name Pete, sorry. Peter, Paul. I'm seeing the name Marilyn. I'm seeing the name Mary. I'm seeing the word toxic or toxins. Someone might try to have poisoned someone, or might want to poison someone. I'm seeing the word cyst. Someone might be finding out they have a cyst, C-Y-S-T. I'm seeing the word cancer. So yeah, someone might be getting a diagnosis, a cancer diagnosis. I'm seeing the word pox, and what I just heard in my head was a pox upon your house. So someone might have cursed their whole bloodline by doing this dark magic against a chosen one's energy. Wow. Wow. I'm seeing the word saw. Someone might, again, with this like carpenter energy, someone might like work with wood. Maybe they're like a, what do you call it, like a lumberjack or something like that. I'm seeing the name or the word hunter. So yeah, maybe someone is a hunter. I'm seeing the name Horace. Name Horace or Horatio may be significant. I'm seeing the name Henry. I'm seeing the word fellas, and I'm hearing good fellas, so someone might like, there might be like some sort of mafia ties. We just got the word nominee, Nominee, nominee. Someone might be nominated for some sort of an award. I'm seeing the word Paris. Something might be taking place in Paris, or might have taken place in Paris. Someone might have traveled to Paris. Seeing the word fuel. Someone might, I don't know, be adding fuel to the fire, or someone might need fuel, like their car's about to run out of fuel. They need fuel. I just saw the word swastika. Okay. Someone might be a Nazi. Okay. I'm seeing the word star. I'm hearing Eastern Star, so that would make sense with the swastika thing. I'm seeing the name Karen. I'm seeing the name Colleen. Hi, baby. We just got the word living. Living. I'm seeing the word woods. Someone might be living in the woods. Or colony. I see the word colony. Okay, I get it. I'm petting you. I'm seeing the name Dawson. Someone, okay, stop. Don't put your freaking butt on the table. I'm seeing the name Dawson. I'm seeing the name Dawn. I'm seeing the word enema. Enema. Someone might be getting an enema, or they might have, like, I don't know, butt issues. I don't know. I'm seeing the word clot. Ow. Someone might have a blood clot of some kind. I'm seeing the name, or the word, yeah, the name Davis, Davis. So someone, that could be someone's name or last name. I'm seeing the word colt, C-O-L-T, so again with this baby horses ranch energy. seeing the word zigzags. So someone might like be a pot smoker. I'm seeing the word jeer, J-E-E-R. The name Lily just came back up on the, or came up on the spirit box. The name Lily. I just heard folic acid, so someone might be pregnant and need to take folic acid. Ow, ow, ow. I'm seeing the word voices, and I heard hearing voices, so someone might be literally losing their mind, or someone might be schizophrenic. I'm seeing the word thankful. Someone might be in a really like gratitude frame of mind. I'm seeing the words hers and his. So someone might like be getting married and having like a wedding shower soon. I'm seeing the word kit, like K-I-T. So someone, I don't know, might like have baby foxes around them, or maybe they, I don't know, maybe a toolkit is significant. I'm seeing the word candle and wax, so again, someone might be doing some sort of candle magic. I'm seeing the word straight, S-T-R-A-I-G-T, so someone might be very adamant that they are straight and not gay. I'm seeing the word blocked, so someone is definitely going through some blockages in this energy. Oh, the word sultry just came up on Spirit Box, so there is a straight person who is very sultry. I'm seeing the word salad, and I'm seeing the word dazzle. Ooh, the word slain, S-L-A-I-N, just came up on the Spirit Box. So someone was unalived. The name Bella just came up on the Spirit Box. The name Kathy, I see the name Kathy. Seeing the name Dawn, D-O-N. I'm seeing the word dink, D-I-N-K. Isn't that like dual income, no kids? So it might be a couple that don't have any kids. Oh, wow, that's weird. The word children just came up on the Spirit Box. Okay, anyways, I think I'm just about done. I hope that that was helpful for you guys. I hope that you were able to get some confirmations, glean as much information as you required. I hope that this helps to confirm what you may have already intuitively known. I hope that it was helpful and informative. I love you guys. 1:44 on the clock as I'm ending this. Have a good night. Bye.